the ladies, they love this car. I think it's the color. Hi, Mark and
Kelly Skipper.
We are being interviewed today to talk about the Royal Victoria 1951 Ford Victoria Kustom. I bought this car from Andrew Severin, which is the son of a very, very dear friend of mine, Carl Severin. Carl passed away, and his son Andrew approached me. Would you like to buy my dad's car? I said, I would love to buy your dad's car as long as you don't mind what I do with it. He said, nope, because that's why I came to you. I actually asked her, I go, look, I'm ready to build you a car. What would you rather have? Would you like to have the 40, hot rod style like you wanted, custom like I wanted, or would you like to have the Victoria? But keep in mind the Victoria will be built as a custom only, no hot rod. And she said, absolutely, the Victoria. When it was time to bring the car in, I started removing some of the chrome and found that the C-pillar where it attaches to the body, they were totally rotted through. The roof was just sitting on top of the car. I'm not a fan of wraparound back windows, and I had this sedan window already, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to give it a shot, see how it looks. So that part of it is history. It's 4-inch chop. It just kind of laid together. I liked the way it looked. I just kind of went with it and kept going. It started evolving. I started keeping all the stainless on it. I wanted a classic custom that Rick Hoving would be proud of. This is the first car that I actually ever fully built for either one of us. Mm-hmm. Done, 100%. And I did it for her. So it was a collaboration of me and her on how we wanted to do this car. We would actually, I'd put a blanket in the seat of the car. It was so nasty. Come on and sit in the car. How much do we need to chop this thing? And blah, 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 blah. I would ask her, interior, color, should we put, automatic in it? We'll put some disc brakes, power brakes, but keep it visually full on, 100% traditional, and keep it glamorous. So I'll let her kind of take over on how those amenities came about.
Mark had put out what color should we paint it on the ham. So everybody was throwing out color schemes. And so he had been in touch with Jeff Norwell. Jeff did a rendering of the car in green and cream. And I told Mark, that's it. Green is my favorite color, and that's it. I mean, we put paper all over it in different colors of blue. I mean, we were out there playing with all different colors. But as soon as he did that rendering, that was it. I told Mark, that is my car right there. Yeah. And that was before we put the side trim that's on it right now.
We were approached by Zombie. Scott Stevens with Traditional Rod and Culture. He had a 54 Dodge Royal Lancer gasser he was building, and he said, hey, put this trim on the car. If you want it, come get it. It's free. And so I went and got it. And at first I wasn't sold on it. I wanted the straight. I had the original trim. Victoria trim, which actually came from the front, below the top of the fender line in the front, and it actually wrapped around, completely around. It's a continuous trim to the other front fender, and it did look good, but it just wasn't. I just didn't think it was the trim that the car needed, so I took all that trim off because I had it on it, and I just taped on with blue tape this. And then she came out, I go, now look at this. I need you to really look at this.
It fit the car. It gave the effect of what he was wanting as far as for it to look really low in the back. it finished the look of the car.
Yeah, it was very strange.
It was yeah.
like the car just kept complementing itself.
Mm-hmm.
It was just kind of going together, and we were going with it. And I'm going, wow, I think we have a hit here. I mean, because I haven't seen this. I've seen this trim on old photographs. They were putting it on different cars in the 1950s, but I hadn't seen it on a Victoria.
Right.
So the car just started flowing like crazy.
I mean, I do believe that cars have souls, and this one was talking to us, saying, "This is how we need to, how I need to look,
How it needs to come together.
and
Yeah.
how it's going to come together." And it was just so easy. Most people, like take years to build their car.
Yeah.
She
Yours
went
is
together
very short time.
Yeah, it's
so
pretty smooth. And I have a
So-
full-time job. I work for Rain for Rent. I'm a pipe fitter, welder, fabricator. I work 10 to 12 hours every day. I built this car on the weekends, holidays, after work in 2 years.
The ultimate goal was to make it look like a factory custom.
Right.
And it was her choice on the grill. I had a Chevy grill, had 11 teeth. Is it 11? No, 9 teeth. But it was 54. It was just the blades in the grill insert, and it looked too hollow. And she was looking at some of the cars at the shows. She's seen these Chevy with the 53 teeth that had the bullet. She said, "Baby, those will look good in there to fill in the rest." So I said, "I think you're right." So I bought some of they're aftermarket, but I bought all the teeth, and it was perfect. It just fit perfect. Didn't look too hollow, too open. It's all the original grill surround on the car, all just re-chromed. There was 114 pieces of chrome that I had done at New Age Chrome in Fresno. He did me a heck of a deal on it. And then Moreno's did all the stainless straightening and polishing. And yeah, a lot of local businesses, all of them. Eduardo's Upholstery, Ron's Mobile Glass did all the glass. Oh, and American Glass. They did the side glass. Again, Chris at Shoebox Central. He helped me a lot. I was on the phone with him a lot with all the rubber and the little Victoria emblem on the dash. It was gone on it. And he had one that was, they were popping them out, and I think they're gold-plated brass. So I got that from him, and then he was giving me some tips on how to put some things in the car, and he was just super help. Once the car was done, we got it done for the Grand National Roadster Show, and then that's when all hell broke loose. It has been 1 year of, you're right, a whirlwind.
Non-stop.
I mean, all the way from the very first whirlwind started was being in the Rodder's Journal.
Yeah.
What a compliment. And then winning third in the Grand National Roadster Show next to Justin Hill, which is my new friend from Australia. It's been a ride ever since. It has to be 14, 15 magazines later, 8 major awards. It's been almost every month we have done something with this car. And it's just, again, phenomenal. Getting on the cover of Customs Illustrated. Yeah, it's been a good ride. Hope it doesn't end.